Hello everybody. Okay, so as promised, here is the video on how I unwrap my pillows and how I give my gifts, okay? So let me tell you, with any product you make, you really do want to market yourself. So, and by that I'm meaning whatever you make, you are your best marketing. So if you make shirts, wear your shirts. If you make pillows, give them at every occasion. If you make blankets, give your blankets out. And when you market them, you want to showcase your items that you're making. So this is no different than any other item that you have. You want people to see what you make. You want people to want what you make. That is the biggest thing. So anything that you are giving as a gift, don't put it in a bag. Don't hide it away. Let it be seen. And we're going to a wedding. This is going to a wedding. I always, ever since I've started working, even before when I was doing vinyl, I have always given pillows as a wedding gift. And the reason I did that is because it's big. It gets stand out and noticed on a wedding table. And think about it this way. You've got 100+ guests visiting that wedding table and looking at your item. Where are you going to get that at? Where are you usually going to get that kind of marketing or for your item to be seen? So that's the perfect opportunity for you. Give a pillow, and even if you want to give more, even if you give a pillow with a card and money in it, give a pillow. It gets noticed. I have so many people that ask me, always at a wedding or a baby shower or birthdays, things like that, where, you know, I put that pillow up there and it is front and center. People see it. And I do, I usually do the bigger pillows, but I don't always necessarily have to, because I've kind of fallen in love with the smaller ones. But, you know, if you want to do this is a 16 by 16, great, do that. But just give a pillow. Let people see your item. And that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to show you how I usually wrap them. When I do the canvas ones, I don't necessarily always wrap those in a bag or anything like that. But today we're going to, just because this is white and it's ultra white. The other ones are a little bit more forgiving when it comes to, you know, like dirt or anything like that. This one's such a pure white color that I'm literally going to put it in a bag. And what I use is, everything I'm using, it comes from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to use these basket bags. These are great. They're big. So this is what I'm using for this. Also, another thing is, I grabbed some tulle at the Dollar Tree, curling ribbon. And when you get your curling ribbons, I have another curling ribbon too. I just get neutral colors, gold, silvers, you know, iridescents. Let me see what else I have here. I got like a white iridescent. This is perfect. I always grab these kind of colors up just because they're neutral and they really can go for anything. Even if you're going to a baby shower and you don't have blues, so what? Use a gold. It's going to be beautiful anyways. And I will tell you, when I go to the dollar stores, I always grab up some small picks. And these are great for the holidays, like Christmas. That's a big floral pick season if you go to Joann, Michaels, things like that. After the holidays, you can always get them for like 80 or 90 cents or 90% off. And what I do is I'll just grab some up, and I got like a gift wrapping, like doodads, and I just kind of throw everything in, and believe me, it gets used. So, and then some ribbon. And then I also have a bunch of shredded And this is kind of like what I wrapped it up in, because I had it extra. But it's just the shredded iridescent paper, and you can get this at your, I always say it's like Easter grass. You get this right at the Dollar Tree too. So you can get some shredded paper there. I kind of like this because it's the shredded grass kind, and it's got an iridescent color to it. So this is great for a wedding. Okay. So all we're going to do is we're going to take, these basket bags come in 2 at a time, and here is for the shredded grass. That's what it is. It's just the iridescent shredded. But I kind of threw it in that one. So I'm just going to take the bag. Let's put the pillow off to the side. And I am going to put some Easter grass in here. I call it Easter grass. It's really just shredded iridescent paper. It's not even paper. I think it's like a plastic. But it's got that Easter grass to it. And I put it in the bottom of my bag. Kind of fluff it up. Spread it along the bottom. And everything in my house has static at the moment. So I'm sure I'll be walking around with some of this stuck to my legs or something later on. Okay, so basically I've just got this shredded along the bottom and scattered out and fluffed up. And then I'm just going to stick my pillow in. And this pillow is double-sided, okay? So you definitely want to be able to showcase that, so no matter how it gets moved around on the table or someone picks it up and looks at it, you are going to be able to see something on both sides. And then I am just going to tie the top up. And I love these pull bows. You can get these at like Dollar Tree. They do come in, and I have a lot of these extra because I don't always use them. They come in the shrink wrap bags. And when you pull them, let me show you. I'll grab something here. So how these work, these pull bows are, and you can get these at, Michael's has them as well. So they're very easy to do. They make the perfect bow. Or you can just buy your bows ready-made, but I like these because he's got some tails. You just kind of grab these 2 tails and then you just pull it into place. And they make the perfect bow. Okay? I mean, that's perfect. And then you just tie a knot to keep it secured at that bow. And that's it. I love pull bows. No thought to them. Or you can just buy the pre-made bows that are there as well. But these ones are pretty. And they're white, so they're perfect for a wedding. And then I just take a little bit of that curly ribbon tail. I'll snip it off. And I'm going to tie this up. Just to be able to work with it. Now, it doesn't look the greatest because we kind of got flared sides and blah, blah, blah. So I just kind of doctor it up a little bit. And what I do is I'll just take and I'll kind of tuck this back and, oh, I lost my tape. Let me grab my tape. Sorry. Thought I had everything, but it was across the table. Okay. So then I'll just kind of tape the sides up a little because we got like all this excess here. So I kind of just take it and tape it back a little so that we got more of a boxy look to our bag. See how it's coming together? Nothing super fancy. And just make sure when you get your tape, it's kind of clear tape. You don't want the kind of frosted tape. Because remember, it's all about presentation. Okay, so there we are. We've got that done. Okay, it's starting to come together, starting to come together. Well, my top's all wonky, so I am cutting this off and making a new top. Because I want this to look super nice. Oh, my husband's home, so my dog's gonna whine and cry. Nico, stop. Okay, so now we've got the top. Okay, we're gonna work with this. So I do cut it down a little if I have a lot up here, which I do. Okay. And then I'm gonna take some tulle and I'm just gonna add it because it is a wedding. How much do I want? I don't know. Hold on, let me let my husband in. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so now we're going to take some tulle, and I usually do about 3 from mid out to the end of my arm. Okay, so we're just going to grab that up. And then I just kind of double it over and around. And then I'm just going to literally tie it onto my gift bag. Okay, wait. So double it, tie it on. It's just going to add some of the dimension. The loop. And then I'm going to fan out my loops a little. Look how the top's already starting to form. Okay, we're starting to give it some dimension here. You can add or take away as much you want of this. I think I'm going to add a little bit more so that the back looks just as good as the front. Okay, so let's just double this up. Tulle always looks good on a wedding gift. So it's perfect for weddings. And to be honest, if you wanted to just use tulle and make that for the bow, just use lots of it, you could do that as well. Because honestly, I mean, look how it's hard to see maybe, but Look how nice the bows can be with just a tool bow. And that's just literally tied like a shoelace with a loop. And then you could just fluff that up. Okay, but that's going to be toward the back. Okay, so that's giving the back some prettiness. Okay, so now I'm going to take this, my pull bow. I am going to add this to the front. I'm just going to tie this on. Okay, having a hard time doing this backwards. So bear with me, guys. Okay, so now we have added the bow, we've got some tulle. Alright, we've got the tulle sticking out, we've got the bow in here. Now I'm just going to curl these ends and fluff up my bow. Remember, it's still all about presentation. So I'm going to curl the ends of that long ribbon that's holding, because it's curling ribbon. So I'm just going to curl that up. Okay, it's starting to get there. Go, we're starting to get there. I'm going to add some gold curling ribbon. And I just keep layering until I get to where I feel it's enough. Believe me, it's a lot easier if you're not doing it on camera. I'm trying to work backwards. But it's not working for me. I can't work backwards. And then I'm just going to curl this. Can never have enough curling ribbon. If you have a long tail, you can clip that off. Okay, so here we are. And then if you want, you can add, if you have some picks that you want to put in that might go with their themed colors, you could do that. And then all I do is just attach them with, you know, some of the, I stick it under the curling ribbon. I'm not going to do that for this just because I really don't know their color theme too much, so I don't want to do anything on there that I don't know what their color theme is. Okay, and then what I do is I do attach my business card. You don't want it to kind of look tacky when you do it, so what I do is I take, I don't have my hole punch here, maybe I do. Okay, so always include your business card because you want people to see that as well. Okay. So I just take my business card, I punch a hole in the top of it, all right. I don't do fancy cards, I just do these from home. This was something that, you know, you can just print on your regular printer. Easy. And then I will just tie it through some curling ribbon. Let me get a gold curling ribbon. Because you don't want it to look tacky, but yet you still want it to look nice. And if you think about it, when you go to a funeral or a wedding, whenever they send like baskets and things like that, they always do have the florist's name on it. They will always have a business card on the top of it. So don't be afraid to include your business card, but tuck it in so that it's not like hanging out there like your hay. You know, you want to do it in a kind of a tacky or a tasteful way, not tacky. But it would be like if you were to order something and it would show up. And that's what it kind of looks like. And if you can see, there's my business card. I just kind of tuck that away in there, but it's still showing enough that if guests are there and they're like, that is adorable, where did that come from? My name and my business card still tucked away in there. Okay? But that's how I take my pillows to a wedding. You can also do this, and I do that as well. If I don't have something in a bag, I will print off stickers. You can also put your sticker here. Okay, just like that. There you go. But that's how I take my gifts to a wedding, and this one is actually going just like this to the wedding. All right, I'm going to take a picture of that, and simple, easy. Just start. You know, make sure you don't hide your beautiful items, your beautiful pillows, your beautiful blankets. Don't hide them in a gift bag because nobody's going to see them. This right here is going to be sitting on a wedding table, on a gift table, all night long. So this is going to be able to be looked at. People can take a picture of it if they want it. They can ask around who made that. But if it's in a gift bag, nobody sees nothing but the gift bag. So that's just another way to market yourself and showcase your items. All right, there you go.